Village of North Fond du Lac meeting of trustees to order Monday, July 16, 2018, 6 p.m. Audience members are requested to sign in the sheet provided at the registration table. Citizens wishing to be heard on topics not listed on the agenda may speak under item C. Roll call of officers. Keith King.
Here.
Ann Price.
Here.
Mike Strader here. Randy Stutz.
Here.
And Mike Will.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Citizen participation. Jackie, could you please state your name and address, please?
Jackie Jerkowski, 1508 Shelley Court. I'm just here tonight. I'm secretary of the Stoneman Library Board. And I just wanted to mention I think most of you maybe know that Heather had been out for a very short period of time with emergency surgery back in June. And her staff regrouped very quickly with just having 2 other people working there and had a schedule made up. So they had covered the hours while Heather was going to be off, but she came back to work very quickly and part-time at first after surgery. And they're very busy with, I'm not here to do a report, I know Heather isn't here, but they're very busy with the summer reading program, and vacations just had gotten, few people had come back from vacations and whatever, so she regrouped very quickly and just celebrated her 10th anniversary as library director. So just wanted to mention that about how great a library we have, and if any of you want to come, I know Mike Will's there as county liaison and Ann's a member of our board, but if anybody else ever wants to come, you're welcome to join us. We meet every other month, the second Wednesday, except August. We are meeting August 1st due to a few scheduling problems, so we are meeting August 1st at 6 o'clock at the library. So if you ever want to come over and join us, and it's a very, very nice library, very well liked and respected for this community. So thank you.
Thank
Thanks, Jackie.
Thanks for the update.
And Jack, just so you know, the board does support our library wholeheartedly, and we did recognize Heather last meeting. Okay, okay. Thank you.
That's Heather's weekly report.
Oh, okay, okay.
I hadn't realized it was 10 years until she told me, so.
Absolutely.
It goes by fast.
Thank you for coming up and talking. Appreciate that. Announcements. Any announcements? All right. Under President's Business, I have one to start off. Next Monday, July 23rd at 6 p.m. Aaron Sadoff invited our board, if anybody's interested in going to tour the work that's been done so far at Friendship Learning Center. So if you're familiar with the driveway off of Prospect Avenue at FLC, the gates will be open. So they want to start right at 6 o'clock. So if you are interested, just let me know. Aaron kind of wanted to get an idea of size of the group so I could let him know. And then, Darren, if you could just let Nick know to post that there'd be a possible quorum next Monday at 6 p.m. at Friendship. Thank you. Appreciate it. All righty. So library. This is from Heather. Number 1, we completed our 4 of 6 week summer reading program. Next Wednesday, July 25th at 10 a.m., performer Dan Kirk, the juggler with the yellow shoes, will be at Bessie Allen Cafeteria / Nest area. All are welcome. No registration is required. And our summer reading program finale will be held at the North Fond du Lac Village Pool on Friday, August 3rd. Please register for this event. All righty. Lakeside Municipal Court, everybody got your information if you want to peruse it. Police Department, Darren is out this evening. Fire EMS, Jake?
Thanks. We had our pool scenario this past week. It went really well. The partnership with Backpack Buddies went well. We got an entire box full of food for the kids and a little bit of money donation. EMS was pretty slow, call volume wise in June, but right away in July picked back up. We're at about 90 fire calls for the year and 14 of them this month, so it's been quite a busy month. and we're only halfway through. 2 of the 4 new part-time people, we're looking to start them in the next 2 weeks or so. Their background checks and physicals all came back and were good, so they will be starting soon. I have a MSAC meeting on Thursday. It's at the town of Fond du Lac at 6:30. And then last thing I have, we're starting a Knox Box program that hits the residential portion. So what they can do is get a less expensive Knox Box for a home. That way, if there's an emergency at your house, we can get in without having to break any windows or doors or anything like that. Essentially, how the Knox system works is there's a master key in our engine and then in our ambulance. They're both locked. So if somebody accesses the key, I can look back and see who took the key out in case of any questions on what happened at the scene or whatever. And then we have those 2 keys that can open up any Knox box that we have here in the village. So
Okay.
that's all I got for you.
Thanks, Jake.
Yep.
Public Works Department, Darren?
Public Works wise, Mitch has been working on getting the overlay advertisement ready for bid. That'll be published tomorrow, with bid opening will be on this says the 29th, but I actually believe it's on the 31st is when the bid opening is for the overlay projects, that we have scheduled for this year. Some of the things Public Works has been working on is, Village Park. We regraded a swale on the east edge of the park that was causing some drainage issues for some residents. When we removed a couple of trees, we were able to get that to flow the way it should now. Crew finally got back out, taking down some more ash trees. Most of our ash trees are in the process of dying from emerald ash borer, and we're in the process of removing those dead and diseased trees, and we'll be replanting as we have time. Experienced a main break over the weekend. A bunch of you made note of that. Got that repaired this afternoon, and we'll be finishing cleaning up the area tomorrow. There's still a lot of clay and dirt in the street yet. And then I'll be attending a DNR meeting on Phragmites tomorrow in the city of Fond du Lac. DNR received a $100,000 grant for spraying Phragmites to control it, kill it. A lot of you noticed over along Highway 45, along Suplees, and even north up to where the Zoc property is, large Phragmites growth over in that area. And then also out in our business park, the DNR will come in and spray the Phragmites. And that's all I have for DPW.
All right. Thanks, Darren. One other thing, I don't know if you guys anybody had noticed, someone had put out a bunch of those yellow signs in the terraces. We buy houses cheap. You're not allowed to do that. I talked to Pete Fetters, we pulled all those signs, and he talked to the individual and let him know that you can be fined, I think it's like between $50 and dollars a day, up to $500 for putting those, and that's why you don't see those like election signs and stuff like that. They're just not allowed in the terrace. So if you see anything like that, you can call down to the village office and let them know that something like that is in the terrace where it should not be. Moving down to the consent agenda, approve the minutes of the following board meeting, July 2nd, 2018, and approve invoices and checks to be drawn on the respective funds. General Fund, $158,711.88. North Fondy Fest, $1,280. Library Fund, $1,350.75. EMS Fund, $2,078.80. Capital Projects, $5,946. Water Department, $42,372.80. Wastewater Department, $92,672.07. Community Development Authority /TIF, $1,070.48. Stormwater Fund, $536.87 for a grand total of $306,019.65. And approve the following operators license: Natalie Olson for Dollar General, Andrea Wilkie for Charlie's Tap, Ashley James for Mad Max, and Thomas Koenig for Jen's Bar. What is your pleasure?
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as read and printed.
Can I get a second?
Second.
That motion.
Motion by Stutz, second by Price. Is there any questions?
I just have one question regarding the North Fondy Fest.
Mhm.
The $1,280. I noticed there were two invoices for, I would assume, advertisement for
Mhm.
radio stations. Now, do we manage that fund, the North Fondy? So we pay, okay,
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that was my question, that we actually, it was coming out of their funding, or
Yep.
their pot of money? Okay.
Yeah, it's because outdoor rec, boys and girls softball,
Okay.
North Fondy Fest, everything's
Gotcha.
just, yeah, it was just a
Okay.
little bit
Makes it easier.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure that, that my question was answered, because I thought that years ago, we kind of oversaw that. But I just want to make sure.
Mike,
One other big part of moving them into the village is the insurance cost. It was costing us $1,000 a year, but now
Okay.
we can use the village insurance at no cost. It doesn't cost the village nothing either, so.
Thank you.
any other questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. All right, moving down to communications. Any communications? Any unfinished business? Any new business? Randy?
I just want to make a comment that I think the corner of Winnebago and Prospect with the monument has turned out exceptionally well. It's been fun to watch the evolution of that project, and I noticed that the flowers are now in. But I just really, I think it's really exciting to see something like that. I mean, I want to thank all those folks that are involved with that project. It really dressed that corner up. So that's all I really wanted to say regarding that.
That was a good investment. It was only a couple of grand, and the Optimist kicked in a good portion, so that's why they have their
Yeah.
symbol up on there. So yeah, that's very nice. Looks very nice. A lot of
Yes.
positive comments directed my way also, so it's good. It's nice to see that addition. Any other new business? All right, can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, none. We are done.